Hey guys, not my usual intro, but just got done with my filler. I got about an hour to record. I don't know how I'm gonna divide it between this and Pokemon, which is my two main recording. I should get some more Super Mario RPG, but little things. I need to refine my schedule. I'm also working on a Fallout project. Eventually need to move on with mod reviews, the likes. But anyways, let's continue on here because I really wanted to record this. Take it away, me. I sweat profusely, awaiting the dreaded moment. I like these. Each tick of the clock tenses my muscles that much more, every minute making more hairs stand on end. What happened last time? Pleasant evening, intruder pass. Oh, Wanako. Okay. It's coming for me, I can feel it. Death! Whoa. Death in the form of a single sheet of paper. Oh, the test. He's really this bad? I take the small pile of papers from the student in front of me and pass it backwards after plucking off the top piece. Looking to the top right of the page, I find my fears realized within the small red circle. 43. Oh, god damn. Out of 100? That's a flat out E or F. I hang my head and sign resignation. Cursing under my breath, I can feel the aura of similar sentiment rising. I thought this was the science exam. He's good at science. From the entire class. Oh, maybe... Because in college, if you do so bad, everyone does so bad. I mean, getting a 43% could be an A in some cases. It's really weird. It's strange, but that fact lifts my mood by a minuscule amount. Misery loves company, I suppose. As the teacher opens his mouth, the room braces for the inevitable onslaught, only to be saved at the last minute. We quickly move to collect our bags and leave for lunch post-haste, but the teacher delivers a parting broadside. What? Oh yeah, broadside, okay. We'll be discussing the class test scores next lesson. Needless to say, oh, I guess it's not science because it's not Matau. There will be quite some discussion to be had. A collective groan resounds from the class, now reduced to shuffling out dejectively. I push a sheet into my bag as I walk along the hallway. Yeah, that was right. I need a drink. Crumpling it in the process. It's enough that such a troublesome letter ended up on my desk yesterday, and now this. I hate English. Oh, it was English. Hisao! A stern female voice gruffly calls out from behind me. I freeze on the spot, my face becoming like stone. It's as if I feel my brain disconnecting from my body. My eyes slowly shift right, trying to catch a glimpse of the disembodied voice. Nothing? My face begins to slip as time passes. I decide to rest under my head. Ever so slowly, I twist it to the... Gah! I jump in the air and drop my bag, yelling out in surprise. As I recover and regain my composure, I turn to see... I should have known. Emmy. Gotcha, Hisao. Oh, I didn't know she would come back in here. I was just looking at the animation of you. She stands there with a mischievous grin on her face, hands forward and fingers pointed inwards. She was the one who jabbed my rib with her fingers. I look down at her with a grimace, rubbing my hair in frustration. That's no way to greet someone, you know. You have no sense of humor, pout face. I left my sense of humor in my English class. Complain to the teacher if you want it given back to me. She pulls her best puppy dog eyes on me as she pouts. Lily's managed to build up my resistance to the tactic, but Emmy's short stature adds enough to the effect to make me relent. So how are things? Haven't seen you around for a while. Same old, same old. I run so fast nobody wants to join me on my morning runs. Ooh, it's a real pain. Her modesty never fails to amuse me. Although, uh-oh. You know what I'm thinking, don't you, Hisao? Not anal. No. I can't believe I made the joke, but whatever. Wearing my emotions on my sleeve is one of the worst habits. She's seen right through me. Fortunately, I see somebody else approaching us that will give me an out. Oh, hi, Hanako. I give her a welcoming wave, try my best looking at her like I haven't noticed Emmy's pouting face. She gives a small wave back. Hello, Hisao. Emmy. Hey, Hanako. I'll join you and Lily in a sec. Actually, speaking of lunchtime company, it's odd to see you without Rin, Emmy. Ah, Rin! Without a second word, she forgets all about us and bolts off in the hallway. Bolts off up the hallway. She must have forgotten she was waiting for her. Hanako and I stand speechless, only able to helplessly stand and watch this ball of seemingly boundless energy dash off. Oh yeah, Hisao. She suddenly stops herself just before vanishing around the corner to the rooftop staircase, spinning around to meet our bemused faces. I hate English too. Okay. No, you're running with me again? Okay. And with that, she disappears. All I can do is hang my head and give a long sigh, thoroughly left in the dust. As I hear a short giggle coming from behind me, I turn to see Hanako smiling at the corner my attacker rounded. I pick up my drop bag from the floor and quickly dust it off. Afternoon, been busy? You don't like English? Nah. I had a test on it a while back, and Emmy caught me brooding about the results. Ah, sorry. She averts her gaze, guilt written on her face. A casual observer would think she just accidentally reminded me of a dead relative. Come on, it's not your fault. How are you doing in it? And of course, I had the volume up because I was listening to some of the music. There we go. Good enough. How are you doing in it? She looks up, though, still avoids meeting my eyes. Alright, I suppose. An awkward silence passes. They seem all too common around Hanako. Oh, Lily asked if you'd like to join us for lunch on the roof. I guess I don't exactly have any pressing engagements to attend to. Sure, I'll be right up. I'll go get my lunch from the cafeteria now, then. Go on, you don't need my approval to leave, you know. Okay, I'll be going then. She gives a skittish reply, a small nod, and quickly makes off towards the cafeteria. I guess she must have forgotten to bring her lunch today. As I walk through the hallways, more and more students start to come out of classrooms and pass me, going in the same direction as Hanako went. By the time I manage to make it to the stairs, I'm having to push my way past a busily chattering throng of students. I finally manage to get past the last of the crowd and round the staircase, slumping slightly in relief, and slowing my pace before I open the door to the roof. Ah, damn. I momentarily avert my eyes, all but blinded by the harsh summer sun. Oh, it's all three of them. As I slowly regain my vision, the surrounding finally take form. Lily, Emmy, and Rin sit together on the rooftop. The top of the hilltop forest surrounding Yamaku visibly past the fence around them, as if to frame the view. Ah, Hisao. Lily and Rin give a quick nod of acknowledgement and a deep nod of greeting, respectively. I started walking towards the rather mismatched trio, and can't help marveling at the speed with which Emmy devours the rest of her half-eaten banana. Hey, strange to see you three together like this. It seems to have been quite the day of coincidences. Emmy and Rin decided to eat on the roof just as Hanako and I decided to. You stole it. This spot was ours. Simmer down. You can't steal a place in the school. I plonk myself down beside Lily, the four of us creating a semicircle. I think she's right. You too? The butterfly is her accomplice. As I glance around, sure enough, a small yellow butterfly floats around my field of vision. And fucking this is just a ritual. Ever since I switched to the headset, since I can't really use my desktop mic because I need another table to put it on or something. So, tell me, how did this butterfly help Lily steal the spot? It scouted out our conversation and told her. I should have known better than to expect sound reasoning from Rin. Regardless, I guess it wouldn't hurt to play along. You're telling me she can talk to butterflies? There are people who can talk to horses, called horse whisperers. Lily must be a butterfly whisperer. I bury my head in my hands as Emmy rounds on her strange companion. She doesn't seem to share Rin's sense of humor. Whisperers don't work like that. Emmy and Rin continue their banter as I turn to Lily, who's busily finishing off her small box of curry and rice with a pair of wooden chopsticks. So what brought you up here anyways? Anyway. A little fresh air every now and again doesn't hurt. Ah! Emmy breaks off from her vain attempts to introduce the concept of logic to Rin. That was why we came up here too. Something tells me it's her idea alone, and that Rin only got dragged up here on Emi's whim. Then again, the same could probably be said of Lily and Hanako. Now, we can share. The creaking of the door on the roof can be heard as soon as she says the words. A moment of silence falls over us as everyone's attention focuses on the figure appearing from it. Hanako slowly walks over to us, her eyes pinned to the ground, silently ruining the attention she's attracting. She tenses, just barely, when her eyes meet Rin's. I can't help raising an eyebrow as she walks over to us and sits next to me, doing her utmost to avoid looking up, even as she brings her cafeteria bread to her mouth. So how do you and Emi know each other anyways? Emi's somewhat well known around the school for athletic ability. She's the fastest member of the track and field club by some margin, even beating Mika Miura at the track meet last week. I'm guessing that's the girl without the hand. Miki Miura. Ah, that tan girl from the front of my class. Considering her height and toned body, being able to beat her is quite an accomplishment. I'm pretty sure that's Miss I don't have a hand, which is really rude. So it's Miki. Looking over to Emi, it's very clear she's well aware of this fact, as she beams proudly. So Hisao, what was your score in English? Ouch. No comment. Boo. She puffs her cheeks and pouts, but it doesn't take long for her to bounce back. Alright, if I tell you mine, you have to tell me yours. Deal? Fine. Okay, on the count of 3, both say our results. 1, 2, 3. 32! Nothing. I beam a mischievous grin. Ah! Evil. You said it, not me. Still, the fact that you managed an even lower score than me is kind of amazing. Grrr! Oh, she's about to kill him. She looks and sounds like a small terrier crawling at an intruder. I can't say it's the most threatening sight I've seen. Either way, scoring higher than 32 isn't something to boast about, much less scoring below it for any subject. Yes, Lily. Sorry, Lily. I could help you with your English. I almost said English. God damn. If you'd like, it would be my pleasure to. No, that's fine, but I appreciate the thought, really. Lily looks slightly deflated, her hopes of imparting her knowledge dashed. Judging from the badly hidden laughter and the rest of us, neither she nor Emi seems to have garnered too much pity. Oh! Random. As I sit happily laughing, though, I feel my voice suddenly cut off as my chest clenches. I sit in silence for a few seconds, all my concentration forced on my heartbeat. It's only a small pain, but the ache feels like it's growing. Breathe deeply. I glance upward to try and keep at least some of my attention on my surroundings, to see Emi suddenly freezing when she notices the expression of pain on my face out of the corner of her eye. Hey, Sal, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Nope. I look back down and redouble my efforts to try and stay calm, clenching my fists to try and dull the pain. It takes a short time, but the pain thankfully begins to fade. When I look back up, there's only silence, pensive faces to be seen. Silence and pensive faces to be seen. I guess I'd better explain myself. Arrhythmia. I'm fine, it's just a heart flutter. Are you sure? Should we get the nurse? Taking her cue, Hanako quickly picks herself up and begins to dash to the door. Hanako, stop. Lily, I'm fine. You look like a wet, wrinkled tomato. Huh? As I bring my hand to my forehead, I can feel the beads of sweat gathering on it and dab them off with my cuff. Thanks, I told you I'm fine. I'm just kind of fragile, I guess. The entire atmosphere has changed from one gaiety to downcast faces. The situation being too awkward for anyone to know exactly how to react. And of course, the whole thing is thanks to me. It just had to happen now, around others. Oh, Emi? She looks up, but juice backs halfway to her mouth. I haven't told you of my score yet, have I? Yeah, well, you're half foreign, so your score doesn't count anyway. Lifting an eyebrow, I inquisitively turn to Lily. What was your test result, anyway? She gives a cheeky grin. 100% perfect score. No way. All I can do is hang my mouth open in wonder. Considering those tests are insane even for some native speakers, yeah, no kidding, I wouldn't get 100 on it. I can only imagine she's done it, and she's gone and done something like committing to mind part of the dictionary. A gift for rote memorization, maybe. That's